Hold on. There is some issues. 1 second. Sorry about the... Oh yeah, it's of course because I turned off the server and that screws up everything else. But yes, as I'm fixing the layout, just to give the recap for you, actually hear a point here.
I think I'm basically ready unless somebody needs it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Our research on the Great Transmigration Ritual was finally complete, but we still had time to spare while the Sakaki mats that we needed for it were being made. A winter storm came. Bowsin and Shugo spent a week doing repairs and reinforcements, while Yuga was preparing for another ritual to be held on the winter solstice, and the team enlisted the aid of Mama Bao and the keeper of Daikitsu's shrine, Ba-Ming-O, to help us. Ba-Ming agreed eagerly, but asked us to help bring back the Claylight Festival, gathering folks around village to craft little clay houses, and it lifted everyone's spirits a little. And then it came time for the sweetest solstice ritual itself, which had us gather the participants in the tea house. Those of us who were running it, which included Yuga and Leodan, as well as Bamio and Mamabao, made these little rice balls that were tossed in a soup and basically ended up feeding the entire village for a week and lifting everyone's spirits. But that brief moment of joy did not last, and despair finally began to really set in. The villagers were beginning to close themselves off, losing faith in our actions, and shutting themselves in their homes. We continued to do what we could to aid everybody, but it was getting harder. One day, these 4 masked raven-like creatures appeared, apparently psychopomps, and they expressed displeasure that the merchant Shinzo, who we learned is actually some sort of an entity of death, had not reaped our souls, questioning why he would help us instead. And we convinced them of our sincere convictions that we were not truly dead, that reviving ourselves would not go against Pharasma's will, and that continuing our fight would be better for all, and they would no longer interfere with us. And another day, the 4 of us were whisked away toward the material world as spirits summoned by exorcists whose people were attempting to log the trees around the ruins of our village. One of us unfortunately let it slip that we were attempting to return to life, and they became unwilling to reason with us after that. Before we were sent back, we noticed red butterflies around one of them, suggesting a possible connection or influence with Kugapti. And finally, we received a very special visitor, a projected duplicate of a Jorogumo Renmei Li, who treated us like lowly scum while announcing her joyous acquisition of our land, and we would be her subjects. None of us were happy about that. However, she also claimed that swearing fealty to her would protect us from other Jorogumo who would be far, far less kind to all of us, especially the Tengu in our midst. Apparently, they have a problem with us. We don't know why. She vanished after leaving us with some gifts, and while she was not really the real Renmei Li, we know that we're probably going to have to deal with her at some point, the actual one. Well, I think that's about all I can think of.
That's pretty much it. So, after Renmei Li, after the seance, after all of that, you guys feel prepared enough, seemingly, to conduct the ritual. You have everything you need, the Sakaki mats, the kiln, where you place yourselves inside and allow yourselves to be burned in the fires of those Sakaki mats, and of course the heron feathers that represent sort of rebirth, or new awakening. And you surmise that this ritual, this transmigration, could be expanded if the Eternal Lantern was returned to Willowshore on the other side. It seems to have been taken from it. Yet with the Eternal Lantern returned, you could perhaps expand this ritual, make it so that everybody can come with you, but for now, a lesser version of it will have to do. Break out, for the first time, perhaps, the real world. Returning to the land of the living. And so, I think you guys leveled up. And did you guys do any shopping? Did we do the sale box here? No, I don't think we did. So let me tally that up. Does the sale box look good to everyone else? Everyone?
If I remember right when I checked it, it should be.
Okay, I'm gonna start tallying it up then.
I think so.
Right, 916. The party inventory. There we go. Okay, so delete all these. Your coins. Again, I have the basic sort of shops for Shinzo's rune shops and skill shops. Of course, though, he can get you pretty much anything you would want up to your level, with his access to the outside world anyway. Alright, there you go. Have some of that there too. I love how it says 12 weeks remaining.
Oh, can we keep that?
You are. So at the end of the day, you're not sure of the specific of this ritual, how you'll end up on the other side. But as long as you do, as long as you get over there, as long as you return, it's good enough.
I hope I'm me. Yeah, I'll admit I am not very good at shopping in Pathfinder.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you have the basic upgrades. Though, as a caster, you're more looking at wands and scrolls, maybe, or staves, for example. You could gain the Greater Staff of Healing.
Ooh.
Staff of Healing Greater would, be a direct upgrade for you, and you can put the price of the previous staff into the Greater, the upgrade, essentially. A little-known rule, but if it's the exact same item but a greater version, just put the full amount of the previous item in.
Wow, that's so cool.
Yeah.
That would save me 90 golds.
Mm.
Welp, I'm going for that right away. I like that one.
Mm.
So 380.
Just realizing no one has bought the waffle iron on the second best shop yet.
You should buy it.
Is this going to be a tradition now?
Nothing much has
What if we
changed
make
in you.
waffles out of fish?
So it's horrific.
I would eat that.
Yeah, guys, if you're done with leveling up and shopping, and you're ready to move on to the ritual, just put your token across the river. Signify, of course, and touch.
Just to verify, what was the item levels we could buy up to?
Up to your level. Shinzo can provide. All good, you go.
Yeah, I think so. I don't really know what else to get. There's so much to look at.
Oh well, you already cast like a heightened rank of what's it called the spell that gives you armor in place of like runes, or no, mage armor.
I have bracers that have the effect of a heightened mage armor.
Oh yes, okay, okay. That is for everybody
So that
else.
saves me a spell slot. It's really great.
Mm-hmm. So I will note that for everybody else too. If you don't have +1 resilient, pretty good to get. Good.
Yeah, I applied that last time. Yeah, I definitely did.
Check. I do not have resilient yet. Oops.
Just double checking all of my gear and my spells. That's a good question, actually. Can I upgrade my staff to a greater curse staff? Probably not.
Greater Accursed Staff is at level 10 and would cost you 900 gold.
So no.
Probably not
Okay,
right now.
alrighty then.
Alright,
Okay,
so
what's the cost for attaching a rune? 10%
Nix,
of the price, right?
your mic all of a sudden is extremely crackly. You probably want to reset it. Re-plug it in.
Hello?
Much better. There we go. It's working.
I know, it's something that just happens
turned
sometimes.
into a robot. But yeah. What were you saying? Because I couldn't understand a word of it.
Oh, attaching the rune is like 10% of the cost, right?
Only if it's transferred from another item. If it's the rune by itself, it's free.
Oh, fair enough.
But yes, so as you guys gather, I should ask first, where do you conduct this ritual? Where have you placed the kiln in which the ritual will be done inside of?
That's a great question. About how big is it?
It's about the size of a shed. Enough to fit all four of you inside comfortably.
Say maybe out back behind the tea house, so it's not like a public spectacle.
Okay, sure.
If everybody else is fine with that.
Sounds reasonable to me.
Yeah.
As you guys start gathering the supplies and skaki mats and the feathers and such and place them within the kiln, be ritually alighted while you're inside. Let me refer to the ritual itself, spell itself. I'm gonna put it on Yuga ritual sheet so there we go. Alright, so you have one primary caster who needs to conduct the occultism or religion check of it. I'll actually put it in chat so you guys can refer to it. And you also need two secondary casters that can do crafting, nature society, or Willow Shore lore.
Ooh, I'm good with society. And occultism.
I can handle the secondary nature. Unless somebody can do one of those better than me.
I have Willow Shore lore.
Oh,
I
should
have
I lead
crafting.
with occultism then, so Yadon can use society?
I mean, my crafting society is at risk. Both equally as good. Doesn't really matter.
My society is slightly higher than my occultism. By 1
Damn.
point.
I mean, my occultism is probably my highest, so if you wanna...
What's your occultism?
19?
Mine says 20.
Dang.
Okay, I guess, should I lead with the occultism check then when we do this?
Sure.
Casting time is 4 hours. Okay, so are we ready to cast?
There's only 2 secondary casters, I realized. Oops.
I believe so.
Yeah, there's only 2
Able to-
secondaries, so you probably want the 2 best at the secondary checks there.
Yeah, so Shugo is probably going to be sitting out then.
Okay. So
Barbarian.
there it is. Okay, so secondary is crafting, nature, society, and Willowshore. Okay, my best is definitely Willowshore.
Is your religion higher than 20?
No.
Okay.
But all of my choices are basically equally as good.
Okay. I will roll the occultism check.
I
Right.
think we do the secondary checks first, don't we? Oh, okay.
No, well,
Well, I'm not sure if it really will matter.
Well, I want to do it anyway.
Yeah, go for it.
I waited for a moment
I'm
to
gonna
hear
see if I ruin
objections,
it.
and of course it's after I roll.
A flat 14.
I do not ruin it.
Natural 20. And you guys didn't really do anything bad to it either. Let me actually check on the critical effect of this. You might actually get some buffs on doing this way. So doing it so well.
What a
let me
great
see.
way to start the session.
You do so well that Kugati dies.
Yeah, instantly.
I'm fine with that.
Giggle.
to violently rejoin the worlds.
So,
Drop a nuke before teleporting the town in.
don't have anything success for the. Oh, yeah. It is. Okay. Okay. Now, Shinzo arrives to, well, watch what is happening. Yumi sort of on the sidelines in their, well, very, very big cat form. But nobody else in town seems to be aware of this ritual happening. At least, probably best if they, don't really know. You guys have had to keep many state secrets to yourselves. This one, probably no different. As you guys are making the preparation, Shinzo comes up as be wary that this transition, it will not be like you expect. It is not akin to undeath. Rather, it is more as if you are trying to come back to life but have only gotten halfway. As such, you are not going to be undead on the other side. Your forms will not be created of void energy over there. But you, I don't believe, will be fully formed either.
Yuga's just kind of staring and sweating.
You say half formed? That won't be to our detriment, will it? Like, I won't come out missing, like, my legs or something.
Oh
Not-
gods, which half? Which half?
Not a half, not a half form, no, more. Your full form, just between life and death. Believe you'll appear as if you are ghosts, ectoplasmic nature. But of course, as you are going towards life, as you are sort of halfway to resurrection, your forms will be made of vitality. The vital energy of existence, of creation, rather than void and death. So you, Yuga, one, you won't be doing much heresy, and second, you'll be able to heal your allies with spells, despite your looks.
Oh, that's good.
And you perhaps could use this to your advantage against those exorcists. Of course, they are equipped to deal with the dead, yet you are clinging to life. As you know, Egokai, the lumber lord of Karahai, has stolen your eternal lantern. It is what will be required, the whole village to return, as it is a very powerful magical artifact blessed by the three gods. So, well, blessed it. Turn it to Willowshore from the other side. Or rather, if you return it to the other side's Willowshore, then you will have the link you need. Bring Willowshore back to life.
Will it be at that temple we were taken to? To the east, I believe it was.
Yes, the fortress of Karahai. Not a temple, but a fortress. That is where the Lumber Lord makes his home. That's where the exorcists are stationed. And you may want to take advantage of your spiritual form, your ghost-like forms. You may wish to terrify the villagers, those inside of the town, inside of even Karahai itself. Spread fear amongst them. For you are to be feared, of vengeful ghosts of Willowshore, are you not?
So there are people living in Willowshore. Is that
No,
correct?
sorry, Karahai, the village of Karahai.
Okay,
There's nobody.
sorry.
Well, you'll figure out Willowshore.
Yes.
Nobody's there. You may wish to.
It's
Yeah, what is it?
Not.
Dead.
It's not in my nature to cause people to be scared for no reason.
Well, it may be a double-edged sword. For one, they may be frightened, though in their frightened nature, they may also solidify their defenses. One way or another, it's up to you to decide once you get there. Keep it in mind. Viable tactic to spread fear.
So how do we get back once this is all over? Does it just happen automatically?
I believe you will be able to use the Eternal Lantern as a conduit to return, once you return it to its rightful place in Willowshore.
So then we just need to light the lantern and use it.
Lantern is eternal, no, will not be extinguished. Though, as you remember, being extinguished here in this realm. No, outside the lights were left on. It was never extinguished. Flame still flickers, 100 years of silence in Willowshore, though it has been taken to the fortress of Karahai. Do you have any more questions?
Shido nods at that. Do you think there's anybody out there that will help us?
I doubt it. You'll be on your own.
What of you? Will we see you out there?
It's not my place to go. I believe with successful ritual, you'll have a month's time out there, which is plenty more than enough for you to do what you need to do. Back the quicker the better.
Agreed. Best not linger if we can avoid it.
Well, conduct the ritual. Well, you guys have already made the preparations, and you have already sort of conducted all of the necessary sort of portions before setting the flame alight and stepping foot into the kiln of rebirth.
This is terrifying.
Isn't this gonna hurt a lot?
Transitioning between death and life never painless, but you are going the direction that is more akin to your souls. It might sting. Back, life, something akin to it. Farewell. As the flames alight around you all, sort of a vortex of flames. The flames aren't sort of catching light on you or anything like that, because of the specially treated wood is more of a vortex, or more of a cocoon of flames. And as the flames go brighter and hotter on your scales, on your feathers, eventually there's this lurch, this feeling in your stomachs that is unfamiliar, or at least feels... no, it is familiar. It's a feeling of fullness, of completeness, that you guys almost never knew that you were missing. Yet, even that fullness seems incomplete, as all of a sudden, between life and death, you are shunted to this strange place. Not Willow Shore, and not the other Willow Shore, no. Something between. Something beyond. Down. Let me change music. Do this one. All right. So, as you sort of feel the flames cool, these clay shells seem to break around you all. There was a darkness from the light, and then you're starting to break out as if breaking out of eggshells. And yes, you don't emerge, though, into seems to be this can't be it. Instead, there's a hallway, carved stone. Two wooden sliding doors cap the end. This drab 30 by 60 foot stone, or rather, yes, this stone corridor here. The wooden doors are ornately carved with depictions of a misshapen giant brutally bludgeoning people to death. Despite the relatively smooth walls and ceilings, the stone floor is crisscrossed, shallow gashes. Or the part about 30 by 60 that. But, find yourselves in a corridor of sort.
They must have remodeled the tea house in the 100 years we've been trapped.
Where where is this? What are we doing here? How did we get here?
Well,
Not where I expected us to be, but I suppose in 100 years, Willow Shore would change.
how are we looking? Are the others like looking somewhat ethereal, or they look normal to me?
At the moment, strangely, everything looks normal. Not as Shinzo described.
This is strange.
I agree. Let's see what this is. I approach a door. That appears to be open, maybe? Made it official. I was saying that because we could see through it.
Look to the north. Again, another hallway. Seems to lead off into darkness. The one behind you guys, too, seemed to lead off darkness. Endlessly going on and on.
We're going to stick to the light.
Just look there first, where we can see.
I have your back, Hugo.
Door open.
Another door. This hallway. Quite a few of these sliding doors. Push them across.
I assume Minot goes with me.
I see
Not
everybody
gonna
has an
be.
effect on them, but I don't seem to have an effect.
You don't have to
on
place a
them.
token. I just wanted.
Shugo, yeah, you remember you don't have the Swedish solstice because you weren't able to take
Oh
part
yeah,
in it.
okay, that's what that is. Okay.
And open another door.
This place doesn't make sense.
So starting to look around, hear more and more of the whisper. They've abandoned them. Left them behind. Feel so betrayed. I trust again. Lost to living.
Do any of these voices sound familiar at all, or they're just kind of whispers?
They don't seem very familiar to you.
Shuko, this door over here is open already.
Yes, we came from here, I believe.
Right.
I'm gonna keep moving. Shugo slides this one open.
Again, you're looking down into endless hallway and another sliding door on the side.
It's by
It
endless
would
to mean
work.
like the hallway just goes on forever, or is it just like abruptly turn into like nothingness?
It go dark. Their hallway. Sliding doors.
Why aren't there any signs, any indicators, anything?
Another hallway.
I think this place was
A pass.
man-made.
These gouges in the floor, can I tell what they are? Or what might have made them?
They're really just the floor. It's hard to tell exactly what would make such a thing. Could be anything.
I feel that everything just leads to each other in here.
Well, if we go right, we just follow the right wall here. We should be fine, right?
That would just lead us in a circle, I think.
No, because we turned right, and
Yes.
then down here we turn right. Oh,
Difficult to navigate, very least. Hard to remember where you've been. It all looks the same.
I assume this is just an endless pit of black. To the west
Well-
of me.
Left you. You guys look through this sliding door. Though it's different. There's a
Oh.
chamber, large, 30 by 60 foot. The center, a ritual altar covered in incense candles and other accoutrements. And amongst the ritual are three strange figures. Ones with terribly long necks, burdens on their backs, unlike any you've seen before. You may recognize them, of course, by their broken yet working blades. The whispers seem akin to these creatures, but as you all enter this room, they heft their blades. They've already forgotten you. Betrayed them, you left them to die. Bugatti will have their souls now.
no, that's not right.
Why should we listen to you?
You'll be here forever. Between life and death. You're already lost. But they waste no time. They immediately have broken blades. Back. What is this? The one in the front here. Lower the auto. Go. Do this one. Okay. So, immediately, they shed that bundle on their back. It seemingly seems to just vanish. And in quick succession, after the vanishing of it, they rush across the room straight to Yuga. Then slice out with their blade and attempt to bite in such quick succession. Blade. Critically
It
strike.
hits, but just barely.
1, 5, 38 points of damage as they slash not only to body but into mind as well, fracturing your sense of reality.
Yeah, that checks out.
Go for the bite there. That'll also hit. $17 points of damage. And
Love it.
seemingly, in the ritual, in the candle's shadows, there's a lurch in your own shadow, Yuga, cast by the ritual table. Shadow bites at you as well, but it mapped.
Wow.
Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, I'm running. Registrations. Okay, I need a fortitude save instead, not an attack roll for now.
Okay.
Roll 20, yes, perfectly fine. Sort of shoo your own shadow back into its place. Bows in, up to you.
Alrighty. Let's see what I can do to debilitate these two. Based on the ranges I have, I am going to target. Actually, no. First, I am going to cast Needle of Vengeance on this closer one.
Okay.
And if he ever attacks Yuga again, he'll be hurt.
By the extempore.
Alrighty, and with my remaining 2 actions, I am going to target him with... It's not a... Blistering Incentive is not a curse?
Blistering incentive?
Yeah,
Or
it's not a
invective?
curse.
Yeah, it's not.
Effective. Yeah, it's not a curse. Probably because Divine can learn it. Anyways, I'm going to cast that on him.
Okay. A stream of insults and invectives spew from your mouth, and they critically fail with a natural 1. Take double damage and frightened 2.
Awesome. I'm just chastising him for attacking the healer. We're going after the
Okay.
kindest one first.
Hugo, over to you.
Well, I'm going to take advantage of this. I'm going to move up here to flank. And if he doesn't try to attack me or anything, I'm just going to try to dig into him with my jaws.
That'll actually hit because frightened. Now, larger form. Able to slam your jaws down into them for 30 points of damage. Fire as well added on. Despite their
And
forms,
they're very durable, it looks like. As my third action, I'm going to try to reposition.
Okay.
Checking all my item bonuses, 1 second.
Success. Where are you repositioning them to?
I'm moving them up here next to me against the wall.
Right, pulling them closer along the wall there, away from Yuga.
That is all 3 actions.
And Yuga.
That's cool. I haven't been able to figure out yet if these. Well, I actually don't really think these are dead. Not by looking at them, at least.
You can delay after me to find out, I guess.
Hey, I'll take that invitation. I delay after Leodon.
Okay, as you delay, another one will take the opportunity to rush in. One also sheds its bundle on its back. As it does so, gains some great improved movement and rushes up. The other side of Shugo, getting into a flank. First,
As
going
he
for...
moves through that other guy's space, I'm going to do a reactive strike
Okay.
as he approaches me.
Burden. Be a hit, roll the damage.
No crit, unfortunately.
1, total of 21. Plenty there. They're bitten for their approach, but still unable to be stopped. We go for first a strike with the Kusigurama. Either way. Get out with it. Body, 17 there. And they're going to go for a bite as well. 18. Definitely hit. Though not critically get through your scales all that badly. For another 12 damage there. And finally, they're going to use your shadow against you and bite towards you. I need a fortitude save. Critically succeed, you are totally fine there. That'll be its turn. Now, Leodon, over to you.
Alrighty. I'm going to devise a stratagem, and before I do that, I will obviously have my recall knowledge as part of that.
Yep, these guys will be a religion.
I'm so glad I upped that.
Four. So, you recognize these guys as another form of Nindoru Fiend, Kakikuma. They exist in the periphery, the very shadows of their prey. They appear uninteresting figures in crowds, and of course feed because of that. And they are not undead. Nindoru.
Fair enough.
What do you want to know
I had a
specifically
feeling.
about them?
I want the lowest save.
Their lowest save is going to be their fortitude, actually.
Oh, good to know. Anyway, now with that, let's see what funny number I get. Terrible
Nice.
one. That's annoying. I'm going to swap targets, and I'm just going to fire normally.
Okay. Target's firing normally, testing the water as though the strike goes past.
I reload, and that's my turn.
Alright, Yuga, over to you.
Yep. Well, I'm pretty sure I don't want a 3-action heal as a result, so... Haha. Because I took that nasty crit, I'm going to have to tend to myself, I believe. So I will start with a medicine check to try to get so I can actually afford to do a spell afterward. Let me just find everything. Assurance will beat DC 23. Perfect. What do you mean you don't have healer's toolkit in your character? That's not true. Hold on.
I
Kinda
saw
like-
a healer's toolkit in the sealed box earlier.
No, I have one in my inventory. It's
Right. Macros that like
huh.
two. There's no reason to. Oh, you need to, make sure you have it. Like, just let the person do the.
I'm
damn
just gonna
thing.
click the buttons. Here we go.
That's how I felt about the old like reload modules, where it's like, you need to reload right now. Can't do a shot if you don't yet.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Not for you. Yeah.
Let me just do this real quick instead.
Whatever you need to do. There we go.
Okay, I'm going to. You know what? These are dangerous. Remind me what's the special effect that's on the purple swirly thing?
That is the Needle of Vengeance for you. So if they attack you, they will get the Needle of Vengeance effect. It'll hurt them.
Cool. Area. Oh shoot! No, that's a burst. Sorry. This one. Okay, there we go. No, you know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. I want to do a malediction. I like this spell.
Okay. Good for the animation. Put that spell effect on yourself. I think it'll probably just giving you my. Yeah. Okay. Don't actually have an aura for this, which any sense. But anyway, I believe 10-foot aura. That it would
Yeah.
affect the other guy. You roll their will save.
I'll have to grow it next turn though.
Yeah, I'll be able to do that for you. They roll a natural one, so yes,
That's
they
pretty
are
cool.
very much maledicted.
That man is having a bad day.
Yeah. -1 to their AC. Anything else?
All right. Nope, that's my 3 actions.
Okay. This one here. They are going to shed their own bundle, rush into the fray. Of course, they're going to go into the malediction, so they're going to roll their will save. 13 will succeed. They'll be fine. And as they shed their bundle, they're going to do their full effect of the Kusugiyarma first. Right. It's the add-on. 5 of the dice, though. I believe they'll miss that first one. Then we're going to the bite. 15, and that'll hit. With that, you do take 21 points of damage, and then I need your fortitude save for the shadow bite.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
2, unfortunately, you become drained 1 as your shadow is bitten.
Hmm.
That'll be that. Yeah, that'll be that. Okay. So, this one here. They are going to... interesting. You're gonna first go for Shugo with their Kusugama. 16. Definitely hit, but not crit because they're still so frightened of the blistering invective. 20 damage to you, Shugo. Then they once again look towards Yugo. And this is a hostile effect, so they will be doing the
Yeah,
the thing.
Will save.
How much damage would it be at this level? I think 10, right?
I think so. Let me just click roll damage. Yeah, it's 10.
But basic will save. So they did succeed, they'll take 5 there. However, I need Yuga's fortitude save against the Shadow Bite.
Okay.
Nice. New 3. Failure. Drained 1. Shadow is bitten in 2. That'll be their turn. Now, Baozuin, back to you.
Let's see how much fire damage they take. 8.
Fire.
Okay. I'm gonna sustain Needle of Vengeance, giving Shugo an additional armor class.
Sounds good.
Effective. The familiar bounce luck to give him AC. Then I have 2 more actions. They have bad fortitude. I'm gonna attack the injured one that's already burnt with Void Warp.
Okay. Put out that effect so Shugo can take it for the AC.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, 19. Succeed, but not critically. After this, 8 more damage to them. But
And Cackles just so
as-
he can look.
ah, yes. Bounce luck. Bag that to yourself, Shugo. So as you try to inflict this void damage to them, you do remember that almost all Nindoru fiends are so akin to death, but not undead themselves, that they have a resistance to void damage.
Ah, okay. That is good to know.
That'll be your
That
turn, I
is my
believe.
Turn then, yeah.
Shugo.
All right. Well, I'm going to continue focusing on this one we've been targeting. With another bite.
Well, 20. Focusing that one down. They're not having a good day at all. 9, 2, 1. Total of 50 points of damage to them all around. The persistent doesn't apply because the 2 times 2d6 is still more than that. But it will make a fortitude save against your crit spec as well. Just rend into them, trying to even slow them down. But they are not slowed down so easily.
Do you guys think I should try to finish him off or take care of the other guys and keep you guys
Finish
safe?
him off.
Finish him is probably the best choice.
I would like that.
Okay, I'm going to follow up with another bite.
What miss there?
That's unfortunate. For my third action, I'm going to turn around and kind of wrap my tail around this guy behind me,
Okay.
as I'm going to grapple him with assurance.
Will exactly succeed because fortitude's their bad save. Okay. Grabbed.
That's all 3 actions.
This one who was grabbed. Well, they're just gonna have to focus on you then. They actually no, they wouldn't. Gonna go strikes with the Kyogama. First, will definitely hit you. Go. With that, 20 points of damage they bash into you with. And seeing your larger form, they're just gonna keep going for these Kusugama attacks here. Not guessing you'll be easy to overcome when it comes to, well, your shadow. Get a natural 20 there. lash into you with it. They roll triple ones though, so they're
Minimum
not
damage
really
critical hit. I'm fine.
doing all
Okay.
that much. Less than their regular strikes. Okay, that'll be their turn. Turn your scales, the toughest part of you, towards them. Yeah, Don, your turn.
I'm going to continue to try and finish that fellow off. But do that by my usual way of building a stratagem. Let me do my roll. Okay,
Not able to learn anything else about them.
fair enough.
Ian?
Better. Taking aim, I just fire my crossbow straight at him.
Take him out.
Definitely hits. For 24 points of damage, bleeding, and they're still standing, but they'll be off guard because of your shared stratagem.
Yep. Obviously, I'm choosing Shugo.
Anything else you got?
And I reload, and I do a map attack with my spit. That may as well.
Oh, you spit on the floor.
That's
As
very
best
rude.
as you can do.
It's my turn.
Yuga, over to you.
Okay, one action to sustain malediction and expand it by the 10 feet.
Goes up to 20. Will start affecting the other one as well. Do they have to reroll if you have malediction going? Like if you sustain it, or is it? Yeah, it's I haven't yet.
So
been...
I'm unclear about the wording of enemies that weren't yet affected. Is the one that passed, is he considered to have been affected, or did the pass mean he just simply was not affected and he'll have to re-roll?
I'll err on the side of, because that language is different from like once you succeed, you're immune. You know, of things. So yeah, I'll say that yeah, and force enemies in the area that weren't yet affected to attempt to. Yeah, that's like kind of the half the point of the sustain. So, yeah. So I'm gonna roll this guy's as well.
Now that I understand the spell better, I'm like, why don't I just take Bless?
One more.
Well, you can run both at once, or
I guess you
have
could run both at once if you're okay with only having one action.
Yeah, true. Well, no, you don't have to
Oh
sustain.
no, you right, because it's a 1 minute no matter what, isn't it?
And also, you could also have a bard in the party and run malediction. They run dark urge.
That's an interesting thought.
Yeah, they are all maledicted. What do you want to do with the rest of your turn?
That's pretty cool. I'm assuming that this guy does not have 1 to 6 hit points left.
He's
So
very red near death.
red and near death I can work with. I'm going to attempt to kill him with divine energy.
Lance. All right. Playing off the lance, 17
Pew.
for hits. Thanks in no small part to the off guard and malediction. So that you unleash this ray of energy, and despite this creature being not undead, they're still, well, trying to break the cycle. Souls. And they're easily sliced down by Pharasma's judgment.
Wahoo! That's awesome. That's 3 actions.
Okay. This one takes a
I'm
step
going to use a reaction to get hit points.
towards Yuga. And we'll go for Kusi. Well, actually, hold on. You guys have long necks and Kusiyagama. They have reach on both of them. Oh, right. Death's Call. They are level 8s. So,
Spellcasting anti modifier, so 12. Every little bit helps.
this guy, instead of moving, they don't have to move. Going to make another strike towards you. The reach almost. critical.
Wow.
Good numbers there. 25. You're gonna go for a agile. Yeah, it's better. They already got like a good drain on you. That'll be a hit. A bit more damage to you. They really need to position. No, they don't. They're in a good spot, so yeah, they'll cast message.
They tell you that you smell funny.
11 of the dice, map 8, doesn't hit. That'll be their turn. Over to Balzin.
Alrighty. I debilitate the one that's going next. No, that one's grappled. This closer one, I am going to hit with Enfeeble.
Okay. Brave enfeeblement. 42. 12 on the dice. They will exactly, unfortunately, succeed against it.
Darn. Okay, remaining action. I'm gonna cast Nudge Fate to increase Shugo's attack by 1 as attack is. To increase his, give him a status bonus to attacks. As for the Familiar Balanced Luck, I'm going to reduce. No, I'm gonna reduce this guy's AC by 1 here.
Okay.
That's.
Well, they are
No,
already
it's within
maledicted.
15 feet.
Well, they already are maledicted. Malediction is a status effect.
I was
On
just
AC.
giving the armor again. I would appreciate
Okay, yeah,
armor.
just give him armor again then.
Is that you?
Yep, that's me.
Alright, Shugo.
I'm gonna assurance reposition. Moving that near guy to this spot.
To this spot right here.
Yep, and I'm gonna assurance grapple him.
Okay. I believe we'll succeed.
Yep,
Automatically.
it's the same save. So
I
can put it in the
remember.
chat again if you want.
Yeah, now remember you do need to maintain the grapple on the other guy.
Yep. I'm gonna let that grapple fall on him, but I'm gonna bite him first.
Yep.
I'll have to make some decisions here.
When the dice will actually hit because of malediction off guard. Every number matters. Lots. 25 damage there. That one.
Yep, and the grapple will fall off.
So with that, gonna go over to that one there. They're going to move. They're gonna move down here next to their ally here.
I am going to bite them.
Hit.
No crit though.
There, 28. Even their leader abandons them. Strike against Yuga.
I
Mm.
tried.
Nah, it sounds about right, yeah. It's kind of normal. This is everyday stuff.
This time, a bit better of a crit there.
Cool. That's cool. I fall over.
Down.
Oh joy.
Go back and bite at Shuga. You go. Go. There we go. Yeah, Don. Be your turn.
Yep, I'm just reloading because my dice rolls just slipped for a sec there.
Should my turn order change?
Yes. Good.
I'm sorry about dying.
How dare you die in front of us?
Right then. Shuko on the floor in front of me, I do the one thing that I can do, or should do rather. I bring up the potion from the retrieval belt. Free action.
Mm-hmm.
I consequently feed Yuga the or achievement potion.
Okay. Enough to get Yuga conscious again.
Love that.
Afterwards, I do my thing, pulling for a number. And also, once again, recalling knowledge.
Oh, you're able to learn another thing about these Kakukuma. You want to know?
Do we have a weakness?
They do. They're weak silver. As most
Fair enough.
Indoru are. Isn't it?
I think I should be able to still hit with that. I'm going to find out by attacking.
Yeah, you do hit.
Alright, Shuko gets to have this guy be off guard again.
Damage on top, of course. A wounding bolt, causing bleeding. I believe
And
that'll be you,
that's
right?
all 3 of my actions.
Now, this one grabbed. Not grabbed enough. They'll reach, and they're going to strike at Liadon.
They have 15 feet reach.
Remember how works? It goes like a square. I know it's weird that it, yes, technically feet, but reach is different. Reach goes like a square. At the first increment, then it starts doing what you would expect beyond that. I think it's just a weird rule that favors players most. This though. We're gonna instead go for Shugo with some bites. They're actually gonna hit that one. Gonna roll one more just to see. They roll a 7, they're gonna miss that one. So you do get one bite into you. That'll be their turn. Go to Baozin. On Baozin's turn, their enfeeble goes away. Plan Baozin.
Already. I think to try and debilitate them. Double checking one of my spells first. I am going to use one of Minako's abilities to deliver touch spells.
Excuse me.
She was at 35 out of 45. Must have leveled up. Spell delivery. So, using one action to command the familiar, the other two to deliver. Warrior's Regret onto this closer one.
I would target the more healthily injured, or the more healthy guy.
I'm targeting it based on who's next. Unless you're going to attack this one?
I'm gonna try to kill him, yes.
Okay, I'll target the one in the back.
Okay. Mako rushes over and inflicts them with Warrior's Regret. See how regretful they are. 4 on the dice, they're definitely regretting it. Success. Damage. Accept the curse damage to the target at the end of each of its turns. It lasts until the target spins round without potentially damaging the creature.
And it's a curse. So I gain 4.
Perfect.
Alrighty.
Shigo.
Alright, to make good on that, I'm gonna try to kill this one in front.
Well.
Cool.
I killed him with this. Good damage. Unfortunately, that is just 1 below what you needed. They're at 1 HP.
I'm very sad.
They will die from the flames and the bleeding, but they might do something before that, though they'll be slowed for that too.
I'm just gonna try to finish them off with a claw.
Okay. Swipe the claw, natural one.
I'm gonna use a hero point.
Okay.
The game says
Okay.
no.
Ah, natural one again. It really was not meant to be. You thought they would be dead from that, but now you're just taken off guard, off balance.
I'm going to assurance continue grabbing the one in the back.
Okay. You
Roll
go.
3.
You wicked.
So when you say it's grabbed, does that mean it cannot move over to me?
This one in the back
The one-
cannot move over
yes.
to you, but the one in front of you, it could still strike.
Interesting. In that case, I have my course of action. It's not to heal myself. I get up and unleash the Divine Lance.
Okay. 7 on the dice. Will hit. Even though
Yeah.
they shouldn't be off guard, they still would be hitting a lot of damage.
Just barely because of the malediction.
Is that an ability from Shugo?
Malediction is from Yuga.
Please do at least one.
Right, the spell that was cast earlier. I did not know
17.
that affected AC.
Is plenty to send that one to their final resting.
Nice. And that's 3 actions.
Let's go. Leodon.
I'm doing my job as a healer by preventing outgoing damage or incoming damage.
Yep. Why heal when you can kill? Prevent.
Then business as usual.
Stratagem for this one. 4 on the dice.
It's just
Are
better
off
to
guard
check.
and maledicted. And hands.
Oh, that was just recall knowledge. Don't worry.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah, you don't have anything
That's
knowledge there, but 15 on the device stratagem, I think will do. Fine.
Because I want to find out how much it adds. I'm going to do one of the things I just picked up. I'm going to do a Venom Strike.
Oh. Also uses next strike with a chosen weapon. Strike deals an additional 2d6 poison damage. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just lathering his crossbow bolt in a little bit of spit. And firing it at an Enduro. Excuse me, the Kagekuma.
That is going to be a crit. Double all that damage. With fatal and everything. 68 points of damage as the bolt strikes into them. The poison causes trouble. The bolt rips through them, causing bleeding, and not looking that great after that.
I'm going to look for more dice to add onto that roll.
Oh,
Maybe
wow.
reload.
You are still in range of their attacks. I don't know if you want to move or not.
I already used all 3 of my actions with the
Okay.
reload.
They angrily are going to swipe towards Leodon with the Kusirigama. For strike, 11 on the dice will definitely hit. For a total of 5. Then they're stuck with Shugo though too, so they're gonna go do map attack Shugo twice here too, just to see what happens. 9 on the dice, I don't believe hit. 4 on the dice, with either. That'll be their turn. You guys are holding this one back. Shugo's holding them back, just need to get rid of them now. Before they
And it
start.
needs to take 1d8 damage from Warrior's Regret because it damaged.
It's going to take 2d8. Or does it have to damage this attack?
So let's see.
It's 1d8 damage per different creature it intentionally damaged.
Oh, okay.
The 2d8.
Well, it didn't damage me, so...
Oh, right, sorry. I'll roll the 1d8, they don't have any resistance, so I can just flat roll it and deal the 7
Yeah, it's
to
just
them.
flat damage. It doesn't specify a type.
I would believe it would be mental. But either way, they're not resistant. Doesn't matter there, so bows in. Your turn.
Oh boy, does that sustain? No, that's a curse, so I don't sustain it. I love curses in this context. How is he? He's not doing too hot, is he? Let's see how we can stop him from doing anything else. Okay. No, I don't think I want to use Malicious Shadow because they have some shadow stuff. I think they make resist.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna start with Needle of Vengeance. And I'm gonna use Familiar Balanced Luck to reduce his AC. As for
Their AC is already status bonus reduced from Malediction. Good
I'm
deal.
instead going to add it to Shugo's attack roll.
Attack roll, I thought you could only do AC with.
AC. I got things mixed up. AC. And I'm gonna make it so if he attacks Leodon, Needle of Vengeance will trigger.
Yep.
Then for my remaining 2 actions, let's go. Just go with Needle Darts. Silver damage in there.
Sure thing. Definitely hits. Roll the damage.
I love
Clean
this spell.
silver needles into them. Take a little bit extra there.
That's my turn then.
Go.
Let's see if I can finish him off.
Quite likely. 5 of the dice. They still are hit. 5, 3, 8, 29. And with the final blow of your jaws, they are sent reeling to the ground. And as these manifestations, seemingly, of course, of Kugapti's still isn't in things, though less than it was, of course, you guys all of a sudden see in the center of the chamber a flickering of power, magic of some sort. A portal begins to open for you. Solidifies, seemingly awaiting approach. You think you can see perhaps the Dawnstep Bridge. The portal.
Well, I don't want to be stuck in here forever.
I want to be out of this place as soon as possible. And Shigo doesn't even wait. He's gonna go to the portal.
Perhaps this plane is between.
I'll
think
go
we should
in
be
after
prepared for-
Shugo.
I think we should be prepared for anything that might be on the other side.
Yeah, but I'm afraid of this with the portal closing on us.
You guys see
Wait.
sort of a mirror version of Shugo on the other side of the portal. Shugo, out here, there's no threat. Step out.
I'm gonna
Step.
gesture. Was the portal visible on my side, or is there nothing there?
Following.
There seems to be a shimmer. You can see your allies on the other side of it.
I'm gonna gesture for them to come.
Yeah,
If-
I said I'd go in right after Shugo.
And I follow.
Unquiet. You all go, right?
Yeah, I said I go.
You guys step through. Out. What seemed to be so shore. But it's not the real shore you guys remember. All around you. Ruin. Decay. Destruction. Skeleton heap there. Place of death. Unlike strange life you were living in Kugapti's escape. The Eternal Lantern step out onto the Dawnstep Bridge. Of course, not there.
Where's the lantern then?
It was stolen.
It's in Karai.
We are going to get it back. I am somewhat curious about something. She goes and look over towards the governor's manor.
Governor's Manor. There. A ruin.
Shugo's statue there.
You find that... No. Seems to be devoid of your statue. Pedestal, of course, is there, but any sign of your statue, no chunks of it or anything like that is there. But as you guys look that direction, you can't help but look at each other. Look, you all look green, translucent. Certainly unlike yourselves. More ghost than anything else. And each of you seem even to have a bit more of a terrifying visage than before. You go, fangs larger, his features more sharp, bows in, more of that spidery aesthetic is across you. Theodon, slinking along, stalking, snake. Yuga, Raven, the harbinger of death. Though most of your noticeable attributes are there.
Well,
We'll be doing the haunting.
I really need to patch everybody up, but I guess we'll find out if I can even work on our bodies like this.
She goes in a kind of experiment with the bridge under them. Can you, like, pass through it?
As you sort of step through the portal, you notice that you are standing on the bridge, and as you try to, like, push through, you don't be able to. Seem to be in this strange state between full undeath, full spirit, and life, as if you are transitioning from death to life at some point. The ectoplasmic forms of yours are seemingly semi-solid, not pass through matter.
After we recover, we should probably head out.
Well, there's been something on my mind actually. The Eternal Lantern is supposed to like ward off spirits, right?
That is what it's supposed to do, yes.
Well, we are spirits in a way, so we might face some troubles with that, I imagine.
I suppose. I'll think about what we can do with that, but for now we best find it first.
Fair point.
Well, first, let me see if I can even tend to our wounds without magic. I'm going to attempt to do that.
Pull out spectral bandages, spectral tools, work on spectral bodies. Work just
Oh no,
as
the
you
healer's
expect.
tools died.
Thank goodness.
I can't believe the healer's tools have passed on.
So I'll use
I
my
rethink this.
expert skill, my ward medic, and continual recovery, and try to get us back into shape.
I do wonder what a healing spell would do. But
It would probably heal us because our energies are vitality.
imagine.
That is what Shinzo said as well, before we
Yeah.
left.
Are on the path towards life, as if you were being resurrected and got caught halfway through.
Do we know which way to go?
East.
Is there anywhere you look around town? The ruins, Willow Shore. It all seems so very overgrown. So,
Is Ugly Cute here somewhere? Or
yes,
there's
head
destroyed
towards his
statue?
statue at the front of the town.
I'm gonna let other people like see if they want to go someplace first, because that's like on the way out.
I'm not sure what there is to see after 100 years.
Well, decay and ruin mostly.
Wonder if Ibuchi's still here.
I need to fix something with my sheet. I messed up the preparations. So let me try to fix this real quick.
Yeah, it's alright.
I'm gonna head towards the Hand of Spring.
Anyone else coming along?
Yep, I'm gonna follow.
Well, if you're having a look around, I should probably check on my home.
We're heading that way.
Yeah.
Oh, we could do a full rest.
No.
Nope, Yuga was just
I said I
fixing
had to fix my daily preparations because I'd forgotten to click the button when we were in town doing the shopping stuff.
Yeah, it's totally alright. So, you guys head to the Hand of Spring. Its sort of slat windows have been broken by time, by critters trying to make a home out of it. Sort of push through the creaking door that's somehow still on its hinges. Step into the overgrown central gallery of the place. You remember it had sort of a central area where a lot was growing. Semi-indoors. And you look towards the altar. The altar to the god of medicine. And the altar is shattered.
I hate
Sure.
that.
Shugo looks sad for a few moments. Well, he's probably someplace else doing work, just not here anymore. I hope.
Leodon wanted to look at the Mother's Coil. You look to the sort of basalt, can't just recall. Basalt structure built in the Nagaji style. Very different from anything else here. And it's weathered time quite well, it seems. The rewards to ward off decay or whatever seem to have done quite well. As you step through its doors, all the books seem to either have been scattered down haphazardly, rotted, simply missing.
Yadon is just seemingly filled with a strange silence as he just takes in the decay that's so unapparent from outside. Seemingly just struck by the state of his home.
When we bring everybody here, there's going to be much work to be done.
There is.
Unless we bring the tower with us too.
That sounds like it would probably be a bad idea.
You guys have gone through the town, though. You'll note, you've every so often seen signs of campsites, burnt ashes, things, and recent, signs of, well, like these fulus hung here or there, though many have been shredded. Seems like the exorcists have been here, but you don't see any as you are here now. Not just here in Mother's Coil, but around town. You've seen it.
I imagine everything is like really still and there's like no noise.
Very quiet.
Let us go back across the river then. I don't think it's worth dwelling here.
Something that I'm curious about, while as we're like heading westward, Liaodon is gonna glance towards the Tansugi Monastery.
Ansugi Monastery was always hidden amongst the hills, amongst the forests. It was never in sight of Willard.
No.
So
fair
at
enough.
least there doesn't seem to be a massive wall of ghosts. Forest seem to have arrived in the evening hours.
I wonder now, was I someone else before receiving my patron's blessing? Or did I have that before all this?
I'm not sure how you would have even gotten into Willowshore.
How should I know at this point?
But you've been there for years?
Your memories seem to think that Spouzin was there, did live in Willowshore. But do remember that memories definitely strange, made different by the circumstances of the mindscape. And you remember everything before the event that created the mindscape, where you lived in the real world, and then the mindscape reset every year. That Bowsin was down.
Perhaps I changed. Either way, it must be for the better since we've gotten this far. I don't want to dwell on it.
Yep, I am definitely not dwelling on it at this very moment. I am not.
Enter the industrial district. Building destroyed, fallen, timbers rotted away.
I very specifically do not look toward the south as we pass where where the road to my family home would be. I do not look that direction.
Okay. Bye. Head along the fields and the farms that may have once provided for so many, now just overgrown, muddy patties. Eventually reach the Spider Gate. And it is here you see destroyed statues of ugly cute Shugo. Their bodies lying strewn amongst the ground, weapons seemingly broken on their stone forms lying at their sides. Shattered forms lie still.
This is hard to look at.
I'm still here. Don't worry, Yuga.
Find,
Abacute is also still there.
find amongst carnage one of those exorcist masks. Well, seemingly forgotten in the struggle.
I pick it up.
Like a little demon, sort of like those classic Japanese masks, things with red, big noses, fierce eyes, that sort of thing. Many horns on their heads.
That
Have any
sure is
power to it.
interesting. No power to it, huh? Well, if I put it on, does it look like us, or is it just like a red mask thingy or whatever
Still just looks like a
floating?
red mask floating in
Yeah,
front
okay.
of you. You can interact with it, but it doesn't seem to take on your spectral form. Seems whatever got taken from the mindscape also took on the spectral form, but what is here does not change it.
Let's test something real quick. I try putting it in my backpack.
Your backpack stays there.
Is it visible?
These are the translucence of
I wanted to check. Okay, so this would be difficult to use properly. I was thinking maybe we could use this as like a disguise or something, as a not like because we need to hide our identities, but maybe make us a little spookier. I don't think it's going to work very well. Maybe I'll just leave it behind. It is worth a thought.
the bridge across the river lies before you. Anything else you guys do in town?
I can't think of anything else.
Same.
Well,
I have nothing else for here.
Anything else I would want to do in town is like would involve basically prayer and meditation, and well, I'm sure nobody wants to do that right now.
either way. Either way, though. Out. Of course, there's not these fog walls or but they're not really a version that doesn't have it. But you guys just make your way to Karahai.
That's gonna feel really weird.
River,
There not being walls there.
lake, and no fog wall rises up to stop you. Past. Further from Willow Shore than you've ever been just in the past few
Yep,
months or so.
I've never left.
Never expected this is how we would escape that wall of fog. It's all so clear now.
Feels weird without the campus.
Feels weird without the wall. I was getting used to it.
I'm happy to see it gone. Let's hope it stays that way.
As you guys travel through the night, about an hour's walk, and, well, in your spectral forms, you don't feel like you're getting all that tired either. You eventually reach a hill where you can look down upon the snow-strewn environs of Karahai Village. The image before you is of a very small fishing village with a pretty imposing circular fortress up on a bit of a hill overlooking the water. Like you would have to go through the village itself to get to the fortress, though the village only has like 1 or 2 blocks before you get to the fortress itself. Third blockers. And as you look down on this snow-strewn village, every so often a pair of red, cloaked, masked individuals stepping through the streets with torches in hand, censers sort of spreading incense throughout the village, trying to ward against spirits.
I don't like that. I don't know how that's going to affect us. Or even if it will.
Well, we are going to find out in a bit, I imagine.
How
Oh.
do we wish to approach this situation?
I'm not exactly the sneaky type. I'm not really good at scaring people. I mean, I've learned to be somewhat quiet thanks to my adventures with you all, but
If you think us scaring people would be a good distraction to get into that fortress, I can try.
you? Scary?
I can be scary, yes.
Sometimes I forget. I'm just so used to you.
I feel like putting them already into a state of panic is probably going to make just getting further into the fortress harder.
I say we go at a steady pace. If we need to scare them, we can raise our posture. But if they are afraid enough to leave us alone, then that will be plenty to get us in. I'm not quite sure how they will react to us. Can I make a society check to think how this neighboring town would consider ghosts, or how they would react to ghosts?
Yeah. Well, fine.
Based more so on tradition and what people believe.
Listen, what you remember about Karahai is its people were superstitious and easily frightened. Perhaps so much so that the exorcists wouldn't seem to take much word over, oh, I saw a ghost here or there. I feel like you're going to spread terror have to be real. Dead bodies, burned down buildings, that sort of thing.
That is actually very good for us. If they're that superstitious, that eager to report ghosts, then we may be able to slip in. I share this information with the party.
I don't want to kill anybody.
I'm not feeling inclined to burn anything down, not yet at least.
We don't need to scare them. They're already superstitious. If I remember right, if nothing's changed in their tradition and culture in the last 100 years, they will be scared enough to report us. All of them will. Since they report so many things as ghost sightings, exorcists will likely ignore it.
I pull out a mask that I've been carrying with me these days, and I put it on my face. And I'm gonna try to change its appearance to kind of look a little more like demonic almost.
You okay?
I don't think it's gonna like mechanically do anything, but it might be good for the mood.
See? That works. Demonic visage. Looks like a masquerade mask because put it over your beak, but
Yeah,
Horns
but you know, every
hide.
little bit helps.
Well, let's just try to get to the fortress.
If needed, I could always fly for a few minutes if it calls for that.
How do you guys approach the town? Go through the town, get to the Karahai Fort.
Is the coverage of the Exorcist pretty good?
Not really. They only have like one or two patrols every so often. They're not everywhere all at once. And they don't seem to be particularly like regimented about it. They don't seem like they think that anything's.
I guess just watching the patrols try to find a way to sneak through the village without getting in their way, you know?
Simply be a stealth check from everybody.
Yep.
Oh joy. I'm
Yes, that's-
okay at it.
Way of getting your tokens. There you go.
Shuko is approaching continental sizes. Why are you so big, Shuko?
These things happen.
I am so glad that I didn't use the hero point now.
Hey, I think this is the first time every one of us actually has a single stealth investment.
And we all rolled terribly.
We'll head through town. Immediately. You're sort of like trying to slink through here. Person of out perhaps late at night here calls out. What is that? Look, it's really them, it's ghosts. The ones they've been telling us about. It's like a commoner, a normal person walking about here.
Is there anybody else around?
There's
there any
nobody else
children?
around, and there's not really any children. Just seemed like a normal guy, not even like this, where he doesn't even have. Just some guy. I need to go tell the exorcist.
I'm gonna
I
stare.
don't know what to do. Off.
Shugo's gonna kind of dash after him before he gets too far.
No, someone help! Roll an intimidation check.
Yeah, Shugo's gonna kind of like rear up really high and looming over this guy. Here comes the 1 for intimidation.
Spirit of the dragon! Others, they come for us! He seems very intimidated. It's a common man. He rushes off for help. Shouting down the streets.
Probably should have grabbed him or something. We should get moving.
Sleepy town.
Alright.
Despite looks, it is a sleepy town. Maybe one or two other people sort of looking around the corner, they see you and they rush off or close their doors, their windows. There isn't an immediate response, though, to him.
Are we wanting
Same
a
to say.
response, guys, or are we wanting to just keep
No, we
moving?
don't want a response. We want to keep moving.
I'm fine with that. I would feel really guilty about setting these buildings on fire and watching them turn into a massive blaze.
That was oddly specific.
No, I do not want to do. I do not. I was just imagining it. That's all.
It's not going to be my goal, but if it happens, it happens.
These buildings around us, do any of them look like they're uninhabited?
No, it's a pretty small town. Everything seems to be used. There, you surmise, there's a little more than 36 people that live here. The map that they provide is not really that great because obviously it's way too big. Very small village. But anyway, yeah, it's a very small village. Everything's occupied. Those doors are slammed shut. There's fulus on every door, every window. People are superstitious and scared in the place already. Like, your arrival seems unsurprising to them, but also, of course, very frightening.
You said there's like fulus. I'm kind of curious. Shugo's gonna walk up towards one of the fulus on one of the houses, just to see if it reacts to him at all.
Well, you walk up to it, expecting a reaction like the one you got at the Governor's Manor. Here, they don't seem to do anything to you.
either these are very poorly designed flus or they're not going to affect us.
Oh, so we're not so we're more alive than spirit. That's good at least.
I'll just keep
Yes.
going to the Citadel.
Sure.
You guys do anything stealthy at all?
I don't think there's a point.
Okay.
I think at this point it's probably not needed.
Heading quickly through town, not trying to spread any terror, and easily avoiding the one or two very lazy patrols, even with the shouts and fear. It doesn't even seem like the exorcists even respond. Like, not like alarm bells begin ringing or anything like that. Seems that these people cry wolf so much that they care. Don't think it's any worth worrying about.
We're still probably going to have opposition when we get there, though.
As
Do
you
you feel
guys
anything strange, like in the radius of the lantern as we're approaching? If it's even here, anyways.
feel something a little bit strange as you head up the hill, as if a little bit harder than normal to move. Though it doesn't stop you, it's just a mild effect. I would say, for the purpose of things, you guys get up the hill here. There's still a little bit more hill, but there's bushes for you guys to hide behind as you look at the fort. High, a large circular structure that seems to be two-tiered. The bottom tier is just thick wall, but there is a second tier where there's kind of a roof, but also kind of a walkway up there. And every so often, along that walkway, with these like arrow slits and that sort of like wooden overhang structure you would often find in medieval castles, like off their stone walls. That sort of structure is sort of ringing around the outside of High here, with many little arrow slits, windows, people going to and fro with so often.
Where is the main entrance?
You see two entrances, one to the east and the north, perhaps more around at each corner or each side of the circle.
You suppose any one entrance is better than any other at this point?
We don't know what it's like inside, so it doesn't matter.
Wait, hold on. I could probably go up the side with a rope.
How-
Usually
I have a
the
clever-
top of walls is where most of the guards are located
That
on the
isn't
fortress.
correct.
If
That's
we're
not
actually
like-
looking up the walls, do you see anyone up there?
Like I was saying, there seems to be a few people patrolling on the walls.
Nope. Excuse me.
I mean,
So
they're
maybe
trained-
stay close to the wall.
They're made to defend. I'm sure they're not trained to fight ghosts, right?
There
Or
are
super-
exorcists, so they very
Ah,
well
yeah.
could be.
Let's not answer that question the hard way then.
Shugo's gonna move up to the base of the wall, hoping that makes it so they can't be seen.
Yep.
Roll stealth
same.
check as you sort of dash to the wall here.
Cool. I
Not
like
cool.
my 30.
There's the halfway hero point.
Gonna need it.
Mm,
Well, I will immediately use it.
Okay, I will do them.
Well,
Take the 20. And DC was 20. Seemed quite lazy. On not expecting any attack. You guys rush up to the side of the wall here. No windows along the base level of the wall, of course. A fortress. But there are sort of arrow slits up above the platform. You're kind of underneath the platform, so there's no chance that
Let's see the door over here. Shugo kind of hugs the wall as he moves.
Doesn't really make much of a difference if Sugar hugs the wall.
Sort of a portcullis so you guys can see inside, so it's okay that you did. But, yes, there is a portcullis that seems to be down at this point. You look inside and you can see sort of a bit of dirt and a sort of inner ring of wall as well.
Is there a mechanism that would open this?
Seems so from this side.
Could always try looking around for other entrances.
Let's go check the other one we saw.
Okay.
Sugar once again goes to their side.
Slink along the wall, find quite the same situation. Closed gate portcullis.
What are the chances of being able to force this open?
With your strength, as it is now, perhaps you could.
Although, alternatively, do we see anything, mechanisms, levers that might open it?
On the
the other
inside,
side.
past the portcullis, yes, there is a lever.
Oh, there
It's
is.
on the wall.
Okay.
Interesting.
I'm gonna look
Uh,
over at Boss N.
I
What
should have
particular
swapped
Monaco?
out one of my familiar abilities to actually interact with stuff.
I could hit that.
How far away is it exactly?
About 15 feet. Like over here.
Yeah, I can hit that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can. I have a telekinetic hand card.
Oh,
It's good for one casting.
then. Is that what you do?
As long as everybody's okay with this entrance.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do it then.
One entrance is probably as good as the others.
Let me
Lever is
post it
thrown.
to chat so everybody can see what I'm doing.
Portcullis raises. Sort of decent and quiet. I was thinking of chain, but that doesn't seem loud or anything out of the ordinary. Dead of night here. You guys sort of enter this ring around the structure, where there seems to be an inner ring, a hallway that's kind of exposed to the sky actually. Allows passage north and south. You look north and south though, you don't see anybody in the dead of night here.
These are just like crates and barrels and stuff being stored here.
Along the
I
wall.
can't believe they didn't protect their front door from a cantrip.
I love it. I so rarely have opportunities to actually use these because like a lot of them are attack cantrips and the DC for them is going to be so low.
Well, I
I see
mean-
several doorways to the south down there. How do you guys wish to move?
Let's
But we do know that towards the south is basically where the entrance is.
It's one of
North
4
then.
entrances, yes.
Right. But we could always go left.
If the lantern's probably in the center of this place somewhere. Let's just move left.
Okay. I'm not overly attached to one or over the other. Just
Slink down the quiet hallways here.
neat place.
Down. There is another one of those gates, and then another beyond it that you can sort of barely see through the dual gates there. To lock your message.
Oh boy.
Where's this inner door here?
You begin to see torchlight stepping down the passage of you.
When he sees that, he's gonna kind of duck back.
Oh.
There's light up ahead. Does it seem to be coming our direction?
Does, in fact. Closer by the second. NPC. The light gets closer, casting the area. Silence amongst them. Seem to be walking amongst the ring here. Is there anything you
Doesn't
guys
sound
do?
Like there are.
Roll a perception.
Or if scent would tell me as well. But here's the perception.
Perception for sensed.
Oh.
You are able to tell it's probably just two. Human. Thing you guys do before they round this corner.
I'm gonna prepare to jump out and knock him down or knock him out. I suppose, unless somebody has a better idea.
You could probably like just tie them up and like gag them, potentially. If you're quick enough about it.
Alright, well, I'll try to get control of the situation.
Figures
Better
around the
follow me
corner.
on this.
Immediately, of course, seeing you guys huddle there. What? How did they get in here? We had wards for this. I need
Shoot us
initiatives.
with a leap. Oh, okay.
Initiative is how you determine how quickly things happen.
Yep,
That.
I understand.
You can use stealth if you want to for initiative, but perception's always something you can do.
As part of the initiative, I bring out the branch of the Itsuki.
Okay. Yeah, just need yours.
I roll the perception check.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
you
that's
roll a
what
perception
happened.
check, not initiative. Let me see.
Oh, thank you so much.
So, with that being said, Liadon, what are you doing first as these surprised individuals, of course, aren't sure what to do at this point?
Well, I do what I do every time. I assess the situation.
Okay.
What would I need for a recall knowledge?
Society.
Fair enough.
Game is lagging immensely. 18, you're not sure who they are. What to think about them.
Fair enough. That's a 2.
Nice.
I'm going to swap targets. Going to step a little closer. And I'm going to just do a raw sort of a attempt to grapple.
Okay.
Alrighty.
They'll critically miss as they sort of push back against you. Get off me! So you'll land prone. Wait, I was able to touch them, but how? And
I
really
of my
annoying.
actions.
Okay. You land yourself prone. Yuga, over to you.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think you could be comfortable attacking at this point. I'm gonna delay until after Shugo.
Okay. Delay. Oh, we've been trained for this. For Osman's light. They cast Divine Wrath. Need everyone to make a fortitude save. Yuga, you get a increased success degree because this is literally Pharasma's Divine Wrath against a Pharasmite Worshipper.
Yay!
Oh.
Reload real quick because rolls are disappearing.
I rerolled
Okay.
Minako's.
Yes, you may.
Cool. I kind of just bathe in it. It feels pretty good.
It's a lot better.
Excuse me. Oh, Jesus, starting to get to me. Okay. So, those of you who do succeed here, well, take a half damage course. Rolled really well for that,
Oh,
too.
why
though.
are my damage rolls that good?
Liadon, were you going to use your hero point on that natural one?
I will now that I know that it's a natural one.
Yeah, I'll roll it for you as you're getting back in here. There we go. Or at least a failure, not a critical failure, so you take the full 34 points of damage from that. And you're sickened 1. Oh. Go. Okay. So with that, go, and then actually as their final action, they're going to lash out. Well, if I can touch them, and I can hit them. I don't know what's going on. They didn't train us for this. They're obviously ghosts, so kill them. Or destroy them, exorcise them. 12 damage to you, Leodon. Spear hits you. It feels as if, like any other strike, it hits you. It's sort of like spears into you, like your translucent body, like it would go into gelatin. Now to the other one. They are going to do the same thing. Defense. I need everyone to make another fortitude save. One again. Okay.
I think I'm out of hero points.
God
And
damn.
reroll
Wow.
my other save.
It rolls out, but
Don't be sickened.
the damage. 20. Take it as is appropriate. Whether you succeed or critically fail. Leodon, we're not only sickened 2, but slowed 1 by Pharasma's judgment upon you. Seems, even though you guys are trying to come back to life, you're already dead. It didn't affect you. She doesn't really take any qualms with it, except for Yuga. A little bit helpful. So, Yuga, they've proven themselves dangerous and are attacking you. What do you do?
As a reminder, I'm delayed after Shugo.
Oh, yes, after shoot.
Well, Shugo's gonna move up to protect his allies, of course. Even though these guys are just... They're not bad, but they're an issue now. He's going to open up. Let's see. Do we want to kill them?
As a note,
Now let
you imagine that because this place is being actively patrolled, and you saw patrols upstairs too, people might
Yeah.
notice if you're not quick in this combat.
These doors to our left here, are these just doors, or are they
Just doors.
portals as well?
Restores.
I'm sorry, Yuga. I'm gonna try to hit this front guy.
chomp. 19 will be a crit.
I accidentally just got off the page. 1 second.
Oh, that's good.
I've done that so many times.
I should have just used Bubble Mirrors for all this.
If you just want to roll the damage, you can process that.
Okay, yeah, I'll roll over the damage for you. Wow, yeah, you have a lot of modifiers here. Damage. 4, 6, 58 points of damage on them. You chomp viciously in. Your roaring bite sort of brings flames as well that burn on their clothes and threaten, of course, against the skin. I'm gonna roll a fortitude save to see if they're slowed down as well. The 6 on the... Might be, yes, they are slowed. Tear into them. Yes, you do.
Oh, that's good. I have one more action. These guys are a lot more durable than I thought they would be.
Mm.
So their fortitude seems to be kind of crappy based on that roll, anyways.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna try to bite him again.
Okay. Going to be missed there as they sort of desperately wave their torch in front of them.
All right,
Back.
that's my turn.
Now, Yuga, your turn.
Yep. I'm just gonna do a big heal on the Aodan.
Okay.
With my vitality energy,
For 80 healing.
80 heal.
What's that they're using? Vitality energy, how are they? They're no ordinary ghosts. Just don't you use ours then, man?
We're
How we
not
know?
ghosts. Guidance on the Aodan.
Speak to. Tricky ones. Guidance allowed down. That was in. Your turn.
Okay, do we want to kill them or do we want to run? Because I have an option that might allow us to run.
I think it's too late to run.
Okay. In that case, I don't know. Persistent damage isn't going to be good because we want to take them down fast. I am split between decisions here. One in the rear, I am going to cast slow on him. Oh wait, no, I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
Ah! Yeah, I'm just gonna do slow.
Yeah, sounds good. Throwing the one on the back.
Yep.
See what they get. That's a 9 on the dice. They're going to still fail. They'll be slowed for a minute. Time itself dilutes around them.
Oh, and that does not need to be sustained. Alrighty, and then for my next action, actually, I have 2 more actions. So targeting the one in front, since he's currently our main target, I'm going to cast Malicious Shadow.
Okay.
Slow is...
That's also 2 actions, so both of these abilities.
Never mind. I miscounted. Yeah. Okay, let's just do Needle of Vengeance instead, in case this front one attacks. Should go. That's the name.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to lower his armor class with Familiar Bounce Luck.
Armor class as well. 1.
There we go. That's my turn.
Okay. Theodon, you are sent to the ground. Do on your turn.
I unsurprisingly get up first thing.
Oh, you would be slowed, actually. Yeah, you were slowed from the Divine Wrath.
Yep.
You only have 1 action remaining after getting up.
And surprisingly, I spend that one action running away and cowering behind Hugo.
Okay. Just for me. So your slowed would go away, so you can reduce that by 1. Pitiful. We get the others. No, not yet. They will be rewarded for this. Going
Yes,
to.
you'll be rewarded for taking us down by yourselves.
They're going to strike out with their torch, striking with seemingly great precision and causing their torch to flare up, firing flames.
Is he attacking Shugo?
Yes.
Okay, make a save.
Save here. Save. They do hit. Not only because you're sickened, but also because of the purifying flames accuracy. They do take 5 damage instead of 10, right, from the Neela Vengeance.
Correct. Correct.
Okay. This is them there. And the damage from the purifying flames. This. It will take a little bit less due to your resistance to
I
fire.
have fire resistance.
However, because of the purification, the purifying flames, they do seem to affect you more than they would just for any normal creature. I need a will save. Be on the dice. The failure. The flames. Purification causes you to become clumsy and stupefied. Until the end of the X's next turn. They're gonna go for 1 more attack, why not? Another sort of wafted flame in your direction. Though this time, they will definitely miss, that'll be their turn. Now, this one in the back. They are going to cast. They're slowed 1, but they are going. Oh, wait, hold on. The other guy's. Oh, wait, isn't the guy in front slowed? So, yeah, he wouldn't even be able to make that attack, which would have.
They're both slowed.
He needs to do that. Damage. Now, this one in the back will do Spiritual Weapon. A Dagger of Pharasma appears. Starts attacking Bao Xin.
Does it manipulate? Let me hit him first.
Oh, yes. 14 definitely hits.
Sadness. I saw it go over the 20.
8, that'll definitely work. Zin, they are going to strike with the Dagger of Pharasma spiritual weapon. Being the dice, though, you're able to dodge the dagger. Here you go. Over to you again.
I'm going to try to retch.
Five on the dice is not going to cut it against their DC.
That's unfortunate. I'm going to continue to attack the guy in front.
Nine will definitely hit. Four, total of 25. Pretty rough, though. 1 or 2 good hits.
I'm going to follow it up with another bite.
Okay. Quick chomp. This time 18 will definitely hit.
Oh, wow.
5 there. They barely are left standing.
It's all 3 actions.
Yuga, your turn.
Are we going for the kill?
We have to, we have to. These are the people that were trying to kill us. Don't forget that.
Pharasma, help us. I conjure my own Blade of Pharasma.
Hmm.
At the near death one.
They mock us. $18, that should be a crit on the one in front.
Right in the vitals.
Hey, at least he's not gonna suffer.
5, total of 6.
6 damage.
12.
Okay,
12.
he might suffer.
Because of the crit.
12 damage.
They were sent down to the ground, dead. The other one shouts out, "No! Gods, these are serious ones. I need to go get the master." Run. Slowed, so it's gonna be hard. Anything else?
That's
Hugo?
cool.
Make a map
I'm-
protect.
Just gonna stride because that was 2 actions. Here looks good.
Alright, you straight down there. Right next to him. Bow's in, your turn.
Alrighty. That free. I think I'm gonna start with Void Warp on him.
Okay. Avoid the harm. Let's see.
Oh, of course.
Dice. Can do all that much to them. Half of 14, 7 damage. Something.
Yep, and that leaves me with 1 action. Which I'm just gonna use the shield.
Shield goes up. Okay. Leodon, over to you now.
Right. Even though I'm really sickened, I'm going to continue what I've been doing.
Okay.
So, let me check for my thing. For recall knowledge.
You're not able to tell much.
Fair enough. Excellent.
However, 17 on Divines of Stratagem might be able to do something.
Should we keep this guy here to maybe interrogate him, or should we take him out?
Take him out.
Fair enough. I fire the crossbow.
All he has to do is scream.
Right, he has been screaming, but doesn't seem like expecting all that much right now. It'll be a hit. Roll the damage. You're so distracted by how sickened you are. It's hard to aim true. 29 damage is plenty. Okay.
And my final action will be to retch.
Okay, retch it is. As you are retching, we're going to go to this guy. Rasma! He's going to rush over to this door, open it, and I allow stride to be split up when you're opening the door, because otherwise.
Let's see if I am first.
Yes.
Come on, crit.
19.
Interesting.
That is definitely a crit. You chomp as hard as you can onto them. Badly, badly hurt,
Oh no.
but not dead as they rush into this chamber here.
It's also on
Dude.
fire.
As he rushes into the room, that'll be the end of his turn because he's slowed. D. 3 and 5. He has 9 health left. He's actually still alive. Literally. Just barely alive. But luckily, as you chase after him, Shugo, it doesn't look like anybody else is in that room that he rushed to.
I'm just gonna reach through the door with my hands and just slam him against the wall.
Okay.
And you know what? I'm gonna do a non-lethal claw
Okay.
attack here.
Oh, sure, make me look bad.
It's going to
You know
miss.
what? The non-lethal days are over.
Jiggle.
Just stick
Tried to
my
be
head through the door.
non-lethal. 11 on the dice. Still sickened. Will cause it to not work. But always clawed for the agile.
I don't think it's gonna work with the map 10. I'm
So-
just gonna go in here. I'm gonna squeeze through the door.
That's
difficult
was
terrain.
3 actions, right?
Oh, I attacked twice.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I sit
You
here
go.
in front of the door.
Your turn.
Okay. Dagger of Pharasma. Make sure targeted.
Varmint slices out towards them, stabs them straight in the back, flings through them, fall dead. Before seems to be Erasmus Altar.
That's cool. All right.
Comes to us all, does not judge. As you do that, though, you guys hear, I think I heard something down there, and there's like torch lights going along the ring upstairs. You can see people rushing over, like above, to look down at what is going on. Is there anything you guys do in the immediate time you have?
I'm gonna grab the corpse and go through the door with it.
Thank you.
Okay, grabbing everything along with it. You guys rush through the door, I
I'll rush
assume?
inside.
Yep.
Seems like you did it just in time. Or others were going to notice. You hear sort of this. Oh, what? Oh, nothing. Must have been the wind.
Must have been the wind.
Must have been the wind.
You look
Don't hit me with that.
No.
as you enter this room. Stone platform. A 5-foot diameter stone basin built into it that sits against the far wall of the room. The basin is filled with clear water. Several bamboo ladles are arranged nearby. A painted ink scroll depicting a sparrow as it perches on the back of a throne hangs on the wall. A blue-skinned woman sits on the throne, her gaze ever watchful. You got notes what this is?
I think I recognize her. How
You
easily can I
recognize-
determine what this is for?
You immediately, without trouble, recognize that this is a purification chamber. You know that the basin is used to purify your hands by water over. More of a sort of ritual, like scrubbing down. That.
Purifying for what purpose?
Purification ritual. Pure. Roll a
You
religion
guys
check there
mind
for it.
if... Yeah. $33.
You imagine that it is set up before the next room as a means to purify oneself before being in the presence of something important.
If you all don't mind, I think we can take a moment to purify a little bit.
Alright, if you think nobody's going to come in here.
As long as it doesn't hurt because of our state.
I'll do it first. That way you'll know. I have no idea if this is even going to like actually do anything for us, but it feels like the right thing to do.
Be careful, Did I say Shuga? Be careful, Yuga.
I will be careful, Shuga. Yeah, and I'll try performing whatever steps would normally be performed in order to do basic little purification here.
You ladle the water over your hand. The ectoplasm seems. There's almost this, as the water is ladled over it, seems like the ectoplasm gives way to your real hand for a fleeting moment. But nothing else specifically.
I'd still like to do this for each of you just as a matter of respect.
Fine.
I have no qualms.
As long as you can tend to our wounds here in a moment as well.
I would not object to that either. Probably pretty fast, actually, 20 minutes.
Easy enough. You guys get back to full.
Yeah, with Ward Medic and Assurance, I feel like even Bowsen would get healed up pretty fast.
Yeah.
What about Minako?
Ooh.
Nanaka would get up too.
Chugo's not hurt.
Sorry about that.
Perfect. Or wait, maybe Chugo was hurt.
I
I don't know.
forgot.
Sorry.
When can I change familiar?
What do you mean, Bazin? You still have...
Sorry,
You're
I'm
right.
mumbling. I need to figure out when I can change my familiar's abilities.
Every time you rest, change their abilities.
Yeah, that's what I remember. Okay, next time we rest, I know what I'll change it to. I just gotta remember to do it.
Yeah.
I want to add the manipulation trait.
Yeah.
She can manipulate items.
So,
Let's snatch one of these keys while we're here.
keys on them, these...
So, since that one exorcist was probably running towards his master, we can probably assume that in this direction is where we can find him.
Maybe we should go have a conversation.
Sounds good to me.
Make sure to heal yourself, light on. Do you wish for me to go first, Yuga?
Do you
Hmm.
want a little help getting through doors in this place, by the way?
Help getting through doors.
I can,
I am
it's a bit
fine.
large. Yeah, fair enough.
Just have to be a little careful.
I suppose it'd be okay if you go first.
Should go steps on light on. I'm gonna step through so other people can see.
Step through what seems to be a shrine antechamber. Stone room lit by 30 white wax candles that burn along the narrow shelves of either side. A raised circular dais sits in the center of the floor, with a carved decorative ring surrounding it. Hundreds of long paper talismans, shide is, hang like curtains around this ring. It's H-I. Amongst these talismans on the walls, there might be something valuable. Spent 10 minutes looking at them, sifting through the bad one for the good one.
Is this also a shrine to Phrasma, though? I assume.
Like a room meant to ward off spirits, but again, it seems like it's not really affecting you guys.
Sure, let's spend a couple minutes looking around.
Yeah, same.
Day. Right, you guys look around. You find one Fulu that is way more magical. one is meant to seal spirits.
Let's not let them have this for now.
One of you can make use of it, I'm sure.
Pretty cool.
Shugo very carefully steps around the raised platform here.
Oh, sorry. I'm like reading the the text on it.
It's a little strange because you have to affix it to the undead creature that you want to seal. So basically, like,
Yeah, I'm like, what
and
does
then
that
it's like
mean?
1 round. Upon affixing, the target must. So I guess you manipulate to affix. Yeah, I guess you would use a single action to slam it onto them.
Affix
It's not really that bad.
a Fulu activity.
Yeah, I don't. But on. I don't know. It's weird.
Shugo waits at the next door for you guys. Everybody ready?
You open the door. In this chamber, you are met with a familiar sight within. In fact, it seemed that same room that you were summoned into previously stands. So in here, let me first. The room is dimly lit by burning torches. A massive bronze temple bell hangs from the center of the chamber. 5 small empty bird cages are placed around the sides of the room. The bell's mouth flickers, pale, eerie radiance. In the room, there is 2 figures. One, a shrine maiden. One who protects the shrines and also, well, takes charge of them. She sort of turns and raises her bow in quick succession with masterful precision. Step back, Chow. They're here. The ones you told me about. The bald man, seemingly the leader of those other exorcists that did the seance, turns to look at you all, raises a palm. Wait, sister. Wish to speak to them. They seem like no ordinary spirits.
Finally, somebody will talk to us.
I'm not promising you amnesty for whatever your actions are, or what you have done, but I need to speak to you. I'm concerned about all of this.
We need to speak. We need to speak to you as well because there's concerning information that you should know.
As you guys are standing in this room, that bell, its aura just beats into you. Each of you feels this mental torrent of warding magic. Please, let us step out of this room. The bell, it will ward you. Will hurt you if you remain any longer. We will speak
Thank
out
you.
in the
I was just
antechamber.
about to ask.
Stay here, sister. Trust me. Be fine. It is important. So, you've arrived, and it seems not with much fuss. There's no alarm raised. Stealthy as you are, I suppose.
Shugo makes sure to block the closed door behind him.
I
Uh,
am Cao Shen. I'm the leader of these exorcists here. And the answers you gave me before, it does seem as though things are a little bit more complicated than a simple haunting of your village of Willowshore. Mentioned something about a great evil, Yopti.
his influence spreads and corrupts. Have you heard of the monastery to the west of Willowshore?
I
Do you know the
have.
story of it?
I know it houses a great evil. I know. I have researched it extensively. It was abandoned for a long time and then forgotten by the world.
Then you know it was a Sengposhti monastery, correct?
I do. Yet Mego Kai cares little for what it is. He wishes to harvest the Tsugi tree there. It is invaluable. Its wood would
That
set him for
Tsugi
life.
tree- That Tsugi tree is the only thing keeping everybody safe at the moment.
Yeah, if you mess with that, everybody's going to die. And not just die, but suffer in torment.
I believe you. To know a lot about it. My own research, I have been greatly concerned.
It is what happened to us. It is partially the reason why we are all the way we are.
Sealed as well. Sealed just like Kugapti. But you have escaped. Seal. In not exactly physical forms, but spirits of some sort.
We have defeated Kugapki in our realm, but that doesn't mean that here is safe, obviously.
Stand. I cannot dissuade Mego Kai. I'm not willing to betray him, as his resources influence allow me and my exorcist to work within Shenmen. As you may know, Shenmen is a place for exorcism. It is a haunted realm at the heart of Tianzia. We are a spiritual people on this continent, but none unlike Shenmen is so haunted. Do our work here, our good work in Pharasma's name, to allow spirits to rest. And that was what we were doing for Willowshore. We found that it was a haunted place, a place scarred by some evil deed, wiped it out a century ago. Did not realize that you spirits, you people of Willowshore would still be there and still fight so viciously for your home and be so of it.
Unfortunately, I don't believe that's entirely true.
You are no mere echoes. You are no mere spirits that need to move on. No, you are wronged by Kugapti, wronged by his corrupted influence, stricken from the
Yes,
cycle.
What I meant was, I don't believe it's true that you were all unaware of this.
There
We
was-
Can you
believe-
describe again what you saw?
Yes. Was this my vision or
When we were here before, butterflies.
around one of your monks? I saw Kugapti's influence, the mark of his evil. Red butterflies.
Jen looks alarmed at this. But who? Which one?
Am I able to
Was
describe?
that woman?
Woman, the one with the bun, who was with me during the seance. She has been influenced by Kugapti. Excuse me.
Is that the information my character knows?
Yep.
Yes.
Perhaps more evidence for you. For you to convince Mego Kai. He is not stupid. He's a warlord, of course, but he could perhaps be convinced with powerful words all of the information you could provide. Death must not come to him or all the mercenaries here that work with him. Death mustn't come to anyone here. We can work this out. Seems you have a mission.
Yes, we do not seek the death of anyone. We seek the banishment of Kugapti, the freedom of Willowshore.
We don't seek anyone's death, but we have to defend ourselves. I think it's important for you to know that.
Know what? You defended yourself here on these grounds.
There were two. I do not wish to lie
Grimaces.
to you.
Roll diplomacy check.
Big money, big money. Hero point.
Okay.
That's better.
That is exactly his will DC.
Yay!
Grimaces, furrows his brows, places a hand on his temple. Ugh.
I can assure you, we did not
Suppose it
come
is-
here to do this.
Well, it's in Pharasma's hands now. You even seem to be a Pharasmite yourself, and if these are the lengths you are going to deny this state of existence you are in, perhaps you are on our side, and those foolish young ones, they didn't see it. We
I do
bury
not
them.
blame them.
But we must prevent more death here.
Please.
You will stay here. I will go and get Megokai, and he will speak to you.
They're in that room. Right there.
Yes. I will make sure they are kept away from Megokai's eyes, so that this goes over well, and they are my men, not his, so that you won't notice they're gone. Take these two somewhere. Sure. He leaves, giving you guys a moment to speak among yourselves, perhaps.
I am concerned about what might happen here.
I am too, but the sooner we find out what'll happen here, the better, I suppose.
What if the corruption is already in the others, too?
Then we destroy them.
I have other tools. We can still get away if we need to.
The two that we fought, killed,
They engaged us.
they said something about a reward from somebody. I didn't catch who in charge was offering the reward, if it was our fellow or the warlord or somebody else. Perhaps I should have asked about that.
Door open. First Cao Shen, and then a big, burly, boisterous, and seemingly man. What is this about? You told me there was a breakthrough, interrupting my sleep. What are these? Spirit!
I remove my mask and I bow deeply.
Then, I thought you were an exorcist, and now you bring me before these creatures. I explained to you, this is different. They break through. They wish to speak. They are from Willowshore. Speak. No, they will not be doing the speaking. I will be asking the questions here.
We
So,
will answer.
you lot. You're from Willowshore, then. You came to our realm. You broke through everything, all of our defenses, to do what?
To destroy Kugapti.
Troy Kugapti. How Chen has told me about this being, that it would be interrupting our efforts. Profit
would
from
not.
this region.
It would not interrupt your efforts. It would end your lives as you know. It would entrap your souls in a similar hell that we've been in for the last 100 years.
Sounds serious. Roll an occultism check about. Good answer to his first question. Why?
Thank you for being nice to me.
7.
Do you have a hero point?
Nope.
I will admit, I do not understand exactly what this Kugapti is, but Kao Chin informed me that through his seance he learned of it, and that there is an influence on one of my people, or his people here too. So I'll believe you.
There could be more as well. It's difficult to tell.
Every ghost wants things. If we gave you everything you wanted, there'd be nothing left for the living. What makes you so special of spirits that I should care? Why are you any different from any other spirit? Why do you matter above the others?
Because Kugapti tried to destroy us before and did not fully succeed. We
No.
eliminated Kugapti from our own little pocket realm. But he still sleeps, he's still sealed here in the Tansugi tree. And it would take beings with power and knowledge and an understanding of his true threat in order to truly combat him.
We come here not with once, but with warning. We come here not to take, but to protect. To save ourselves, sure, but you will benefit.
Roll diplomacy. Yeah.
I ate.
Diplomancy go! That's a little...
Can aid if you want to. 1,000.
I have a lot of hero points, though.
Or you can reroll too, yeah. That is a +3, actually, from the occultism, because you're adding extra details. So that's actually a 29. He succeeds as he sort of nods his head.
Well then...
Stand, but you must know the governor of Sei, Shu Mingzir, demanded these woods. If I don't deliver, she'll probably cut off my head. What's in this for me that's worth risking my own neck for you? Can be
I'm
answered.
sorry, the governor...
The governor of Sei. It is a town to your south. Shu Mingzia. She's a ghostly aristocrat who's ruled there for hundreds of years.
Oh.
Shu Mingzia. So it's serious. What's How would you make this worth risking my neck, then? Can be nature. This can be answered with diplomacy, nature, or society, but of course, whatever you guys say will also help your...
Society would be.
I understand that you are worried about your head in this, but if you take down that tree, you are going to die. A much worse fate, anyways.
Not just you, but everybody.
Alright, anybody who wants to. Diplomacy, nature, or society.
I'm gonna nominate the society person.
Okay.
Can I aid with, like, nature? Actually, I don't know.
You can make it a main check, too. Everybody can roll independently for these.
Yeah.
You only
My
need to
nature
succeed
is
one.
terrible.
You said Diplo, right?
Diplo works for this.
That's awful. Awful. Hero point.
Okay. 20 from Sugar, 15. Total of 32. Yuga. Nod along to you. Vince? Oh no. If I were to abandon my plans, how would I profit from all of this? What can you set up for me? What can you do? Seems wishy-washy. Seems, annoyingly so. He needs more details, or maybe you could press the issue. Crafting, intimidation check, or mercantile lore.
Once everything is done, there'll be opportunity for more money for you. Once Willowshore is brought back to how it should be, there'll be much trade opportunity. Looks to
I don't
Boston.
have any skills for this.
Do you have crafting?
My crafting is only 16. I could try.
Go ahead.
Lighton also has crafting.
It's a little bit worse than his. But I will aid at least.
There are many of us. And we still have our minds. The town comes back. There's more industry than a simple forest can provide you.
Really? I'll come back. You.
Yes,
be
but there's a
true.
condition for us all to come back.
Yes, let's talk about that. How? How would you come back to life?
We need our lantern back.
Your lantern.
The eternal lantern.
The Eternal Lantern, yes. How Chen said it was a powerful artifact.
It has stood in Willowshore for many, many, many years. It is what we used to bind our Willowshore back to the real Willowshore and allow us to bring our people back.
So, if I allow you use this ritual to come back to life, wouldn't I be something of a hero to Willowshore? Would there be a place for me
course you
there? A role worthy of my gifts and position? I regret letting you all come back to life. Exception,
depends.
diplomacy, or religion.
There might be plenty for you to be able to do to help contribute to our mutual prosperity. I personally am the acting governor of the town right now. Oh boy. You said religion, huh?
Or diplomacy.
Yeah, but religion's so good. I might want to roll this one. How can I spin a religious argument with this one?
Well, rewards for bringing people back to life that were outside the cycle. Or for Asmite.
Cycle.
Erasmus has
cycle,
approved
cycle.
of our mission.
I like 30.
Asmite, she would look favorably upon me.
You already work with her exorcist as well.
That I do. And I would have the word of a pharasmite cleric, one who stands before me in a ghostly form. That is hilarious. But
Yes, yes, yes.
it does begin to make sense. This whole thing has been strange. Since this work just not been doing great, and I've hired the best. You're fighting so hard.
That is us, yes.
This isn't worth it. I don't need this. It's already cost too much. Tell you what. You make amends for everything you've cost me. And cost Al Chen. I know of the two who were slain here. 100 gold pieces
bow my
each for
head
their
deeply.
100 gold pieces each for their families.
I wish to bring it out of my own pocket personally. And I will hand over 20 platinum.
Good thing.
Wait, can I hand over 20 platinum?
Yes, you can.
Or do
Yeah.
I have to give him an IOU?
They
Okay.
sort of apparate
Ghost
into
platinum.
less ghostly platinum when they go to his hands. Good thing you didn't ransack the rest of the place. You didn't come here looking to kill, even though we were trying existence. I suppose you're good folk. It's hard to go against something like that. I'm no fool either way. I'll benefit more. If I help you, won't have to lose so many men fighting you. Trying to exercise your place for months and months more, it won't work. Yes. I'll help you. I'll turn off the damn bell. Give you back your eternal flame. Then you will tell everyone that I graciously protected the eternal lantern. And as soon as I learned what was happening, had my exorcists step back your place from Willowshore.
If you hadn't kept the lantern, it might have been gone by now, actually.
I'd have
Even as it benefits you, your words are true. I see no reason not to share them in that way.
And I trust once Willowshore is back in action, suddenly prosperous town with much lumber, Sugi tree lumber, but much lumber to sell. Well, I may, of course, be your liaison to the rest of the world. You always traded through Karahai, as of course we are a port town. I will benefit greatly. Your
As
harbor
would we, I
allies-
believe.
and as a
allies
leader
such
of
as
this
you.
place.
And allies such as you will make it easier for us to rejoin the rest of the world.
You look like one who already serves the spider ladies. You have a plan to deal with them. They will not stand idly by if a whole new industrious town pops out of nowhere. Because this small little village, this backwater fishing town means nothing to them. They care little here. But Willowshore, they will covet it.
There is
They
one
already
with her eye on it already.
She already knows of our town and our struggle. I owe my own debts to her. I will work as the liaison between her and Willowshore.
Very well then. We have a deal. No more death for either of us. We'll both benefit from this. And this headache, this haunting, will finally end it together. Now,
Together.
Al Chen, your exorcists may stand down. I am no longer in need of your services here. I will pay you your final, well, recompense. And you may leave at the time. Cao Chen sort of bows. Enjoying the resources yours, Megokai, but it seems you will need them no longer. Well, hold on. You are free to leave, but if this doesn't go as planned, I will need your services again. If they fail well, you guys, transmigration ritual, their transmigration ritual, and remain as spirits and unable to pass over, we might need to exercise them more. They
Understandable.
best not fail.
There is one concern still, is Kugapi's influence.
Cao Chen speaks up. Perhaps when you return to this realm, he will be weakened, or only angered. We will do what we can to aid you against him, for an evil such as that is great.
Let us share what we can about him, so you may prepare yourselves.
Of course. And of course, you tell them what you know.
What we know, what we see, what we know of his power, and why he's acting in such this way.
How the monks fell and the effects of the influence in particular, and how to spot it.
Guy steps up, bows to each of you in turn. Seal the deal.
Bow very deeply.
Bow and turn.
That somehow, some way, ghosts have peacefully, well, mostly peacefully,
Mostly.
bridged the gap between the living and dead, secured the Eternal Lantern, the way for Willowshore to return.
And as a bonus, I no longer have to stress about what to spend that 200 gold on.
Mm-hmm. All that remains to bring Willowshore, its inhabitants, back, finally, through all these long, harrowing months, the world living. A world where they're going to have to find their place in, one way or another. And yet behind it all, Ugopti still lurks, as he was sealed within your realm. That was only a fraction of his mind. Ugopti still lies beneath the great Sugi tree monastery. There, where his influence still be felt. That'll be the end of our session.
Woo!
We did it somehow.
Yeah, you guys kind of went the perfect path, almost.
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 You guys enjoyed today.
Faster.
Prepare to level up at next session. Give it to you now, but kind of just solve things easier than it could have been. So have to worry
I'm
about
so happy about
XP
that.
this level. But yeah, be prepared for it. It's not gonna happen like right now, or but yeah. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. If you want more maps for Season of Ghosts, Outlaws of Alkenstar, or of course Kingmaker, I have my maps on patreon.com/koboldm. They supplement the already made maps for the modules, adding in all the encounters you would ever need for any sort of tertiary encounter or anything like that, random counters, stuff like that. I've pretty much finished up Season of Ghosts, and now what I'm doing is doing a bit of a remaster of Kingmaker, because my skills have greatly increased since my first maps, Kingmaker. So, I'm going to remake for those. Sort of my main thing, and everyone wants them. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and we will see you next time. See y'all.
See ya.
Bye.